It's go time.
Yo, what's up, everybody? How you doing? It is Wednesday, September 3rd. We are back. We are back on the Packaging Today show where we talk about packaging today. And we're doing this Monday and Wednesday. And today being Wednesday, of course, it is Can We Solve It? The
Can
show
we solve it?
brought to you by the team at SmartSolve. Dissolvable packaging. Soluble packaging.
Adam's taking notes.
He is taking notes. All right, man. So what do we got? We got Adam, the Pale Man Peak, coming live from Utah with the sweetest hoodie, t-shirt, whatever you got going on there.
Ooh,
bodysuit.
ooh, it's my sweatsuit.
Yeah,
It's a onesie.
It snaps at the
my
bottom.
packaging unboxed onesie.
It snaps at the bottom. I help them put it on.
I can't wait for it to get cold here so I can bring back the overalls.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then we've got Cory the Caveman Connors, host of Sample Packaging Podcast, coming live from Seattle.
Morning.
Good morning.
The Great Northwest.
That's right. And you got me, Evelio Mattos, host of Packaging Unboxed Podcast, out of the desert, out of Arizona. We had the craziest storm here. I don't know if you guys saw it on the news, like insane dust storm. It was nuts.
I wish I could cut you off.
Oops.
But you can't.
You're sitting there and you're like, let me tell you this crazy story about how we have this dust storm. And I can just be like, boop.
Was your house engulfed by the dust?
Yeah. It was insane. Like you can just see it miles away and it's just coming slowly. It's like that movie, The Mummy.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't think we've actually talked since then, but we had a great grand opening.
And that's why it was the best grand opening of all time.
Yeah. By the way, I'm doing a webinar today and I put on LinkedIn. I've got a lot of these Label King ducks and they're awesome. Look.
They are awesome.
They squeak. So
great giveaways.
Find me on LinkedIn and register for it. It's going to be a ducking good time.
What is your webinar on?
Don't worry about it. No, we're talking about digitally printing onto corrugate.
Nice.
So it's
I like corrugated.
Pretty cool technology. Yeah. So I won't spoil it, but it's gonna be amazing. At least go register, even if you can't attend. It's at noon Mountain Standard Time, but you'll at least get the recording. Got some pretty awesome CPG 3PL experts talking about why late stage product differentiation, personalization, right sizing of corrugated shipping is the future. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Do we go to your page for that on LinkedIn?
Yeah, I should probably figure out how to. Can I put this in the notes? Do
you have any kind of like referral link for that, or?
Yeah, perfect timing.
Nice.
What are you using to do your webinar?
I wish I was using StreamYard, because if you wanted to use StreamYard to do all of your webinars, you could get a $10 discount. But I'm not hosting it. Yeah, that's not.
Clayton's going.
Clayton's gonna be there. Clayton. He's just there for the stickers.
That's right.
Clayton, your shirt should be coming here
He loves ducking around,
and I will. I'll send you out a shirt and Mr. Quackers.
All right, hey, just in the news. So packaging today, we weren't here. Labor Day Monday, we were off yesterday, and then today we're back. So let's get into some news. Kraft Heinz breaking up.
Crazy.
Breakup of the century.
They say that breaking up is hard to do.
So
I know. Sorry.
Look at this article from Jamie Hartford over at Packaging Digest, where they're asking if packaging played a role in the Kraft Heinz breakup. I thought it was a good question.
It makes sense. Yeah, you want to have the same.
I wouldn't blame it on the packaging, but being a packaging show and them being a packaging site, you got to look at everything.
Yeah. I think it makes sense. You want to have the same kinds of products in the one company. I think that I think it begs the question: can you get too big as a food company, or as any company? I think we're seeing lots of consolidation. We were talking about another purchase by a big packaging company today before we got on. Are they getting too big? Is it just out of control? Does it become too much to handle as one company?
I think that it's interesting because this is the opposite of what's happening in packaging, right? Where this is a divestiture of business, and I think Keurig Dr. Pepper is also doing the same thing. You probably do reach a point from a packaging perspective where there's no benefit from like a cost of goods sold perspective if you're Kraft Heinz or if you're just Kraft or if you're just Heinz. As you know, like packaging spend, it's like it'll get less pretty quickly, and then it's you hit a level where it's like it's not getting any less expensive. It doesn't matter if you order 5 million or 2.5 million of that corrugated box. It's the same, roughly the same price, right? So from a packaging perspective, I don't think packaging, to be honest, I wish I could say that it had something to do with it. I don't think it had anything to do with it.
It had zero to do with it.
But it's not going to negatively, divesting Kraft and divesting Heinz is not going to negatively impact their ability to flex their muscles and buy from whoever is willing to drop to the lowest.
That's for sure.
Yeah. But the article in Packaging Digest was just kind of like, if you look at Kraft and you look at Heinz, like both of those have been the same for so long that they start to look like store brands, right? They start to look like generic brands. When you get all these cool new competitive companies that are launching in the same space, and they're coming in with like the purples and the yellows and like the high protein, the high fiber, like all that stuff that people want. And then you've got like the blue box with the yellow noodle on it.
I didn't know this, what Clayton's talking about. I didn't know that Kraft and Mondelez were part of the same company. That's news to me.
13 years ago is pre-COVID. I don't even know if the internet existed then.
Yeah, I can't even remember. I don't think we even wore shoes back then.
I didn't have a cell phone. No, I didn't know.
Yeah, it was. 2012 was a crazy year.
Crazy year.
I graduated high school. But yeah, so what brands are owned by Kraft, right? You've got the mac and cheese. You've got Heinz. Well, not anymore. But you've got Oscar Mayer. That's the whole point here. You got Oscar Mayer.
Oscar Mayer. Yep.
Jello.
Shout out to the Wienermobile.
Velveeta and Philadelphia. They own Philadelphia.
Oh, cream cheese.
Right? No, wrong. Right.
I don't have any idea. I would need the Googles to look this stuff up.
Yeah. We got Victor Andre Green coming in saying hi. What's up?
Hey, Victor.
Good to see you. With
bonjour, I guess.
Yeah.
We just had a moment where we were like that SNL skit with Alec Baldwin with sweaty balls, where it's just like, yes, bonjour.
That's like looking at the brands that are owned.
You can get this.
You've got Oscar Mayer. So like, what's Oscar Mayer packaging look like?
Plastic, film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plastic. What are the colors?
Oh, red and yellow.
Yeah, I think the only product they've got here that's had a recent redesign has been Jello. Like they had like a rebrand. They went from like the old.
I think they got a new spokesperson, actually, too, probably.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, it would have been smart given that their previous spokesperson is in prison for lots of things.
That's the Jello guy?
That would be Bill Cosby.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the cartoon Jello guy that runs through the walls.
No, that's Kool-Aid. We're knocking this show out of the ballpark. So many goal units today.
Oh my gosh!
So you've got Kraft again. All these products all feel dated. They've got Capri Sun. That's had a redesign recently. That's
a lot of stuff with Capri Sun. Yeah.
But you've got a lot of brands that are out there competing with all of these products that feel
But
new
why
and
would
fresh.
you then if you're Kraft though, let's go into this. Why wouldn't you lean into the nostalgic vintage vibe that you
Right.
are, like you own all those brand assets, you
Mhm.
have that space already, you already have the price point nailed, you're competing with private label. I don't think it's a good idea for Oscar Mayer or Kraft to yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think it's a good idea for them to try to rebrand to keep up with the healthy protein, all that kind of stuff, right? Unless you're gonna come out with that product line, but like Kraft mac and cheese, I think is probably gonna stay, and Velveeta and all these like
For sure. There's certainly a staple. Our
It
kids
is.
love it. Yeah. It's
I mean, Kraft mac and cheese did do a redesign, right? Where they went from like the pile of noodles to just like the one big noodle and like the smiley face noodle.
You're a big noodle.
I am a big noodle, but they've got like
best
so you've got
line
like
ever.
A1. They've also got like A1. But yeah, like if you leaned into
Is Heinz, who owns A1?
Kraft or Heinz,
Can we
we don't know like who gets who in this split. Like it's not like they're just separating.
That's a great point. It's going to be a battle inside, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're gonna make Oscar Mayer choose between his parents.
Going to split up the wieners.
That's right.
An Oscar Mayer.
Chris is saying we should have a breakfast ketchup.
Hmm.
Karma happens. I like it. I think we should have a lunch ketchup, a dinner ketchup. There's actually a lady I spoke to that had a sauce company out of New York, and she had 4 sauces, and you could combine them in different quantities together to make like 30 different sauces. She's like, this is the only thing that you need. And it was like, one was like a tomato base, one was like something else. It was pretty cool, because I know people love all these new flavors and things, but I don't know how many condiments can you actually keep in your fridge?
Right.
Guys, I don't have a sticker for my mic. How am I the only one without a label?
I'll send you one. Yeah, you're the only one without a label. That's too funny.
And it isn't an ironic.
Oh, there you go. A breakfast ketchup, Pepper Palace Chipotle ketchup. Check that out.
Or how about this? Just ketchup is an amazing breakfast ketchup.
I don't get it.
I'm a Tapatio guy myself.
Yeah.
But enough about ketchup. All right. So what?
We've learned a lot about you, Evelio. You're a big noodle. You're a tapatio.
That sounds delicious.
This is amazing.
That's right. Coming at you hot. All right, man. But I don't do any food packaging. Do you guys do food packaging?
See?
Some, yeah.
Yeah. Like what? Whatever you can share. Like what kind of food like what's food packaging mean to you?
Go, Cory.
We do a lot of protein packaging, different meats. Butterball is a big customer of ours. We do chipboard boxes for them. We do a lot of their films for their different meats.
It's like the actual film that wraps around the.
Yeah, we
turkey?
produce that in Tabor City. Printed meat, printed bags, printed boxes,
3D print meat for them.
And
Pretty powerful stuff.
And I'm a big noodle too.
Yeah.
That's great. How about you, Adam? What food packaging are you doing?
The coolest food packaging that I've ever worked on was actually at a previous company where we had linerless labels that would basically wrap, like it was a band that would wrap around. So you'd have a roll of material that would replace the chipboard sleeves, and it would guillotine cut it, and then it would wrap it and glue it onto itself.
That's cool.
It was really cool. We did a lot of that for vacuum VSP meats. What I learned is, so when you vacuum
VSP meat,
it's vacuum skin pack.
Wow.
So it doesn't have the modified atmospheric bubble. But when you do that, it's hard to apply a label to it because it's like putting a label on a rock. And so you have to have these sleeves. And the benefit to these from what I understood, now I think it's changed a little bit, but the benefit was you could get a longer shelf life out of the vacuum skin pack. But the downside is it didn't always look as fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And so people wouldn't buy it. So you could extend the shelf life, but because it didn't, the meat didn't look as red, people weren't as willing to buy it. So there was these interesting trade-offs. Now maybe that was a number of years ago, but it was really cool. So there's no waste, there's no liner. You could run pretty low MOQs. You just have a roll stock of labels. So there's still companies out there doing it. There was a patent on it that expired, so a bunch of other people have gotten into it. We don't do that.
Everybody jumped in there.
Yeah, we don't do it at Label King, but there's a few. It's a decent sized market, but it requires new application equipment and on and on and on.
No, that's cool. No, only thing I can say that I've done in terms of like food has been like some high-end cheese packaging, like a lot of chocolates. So some of the big chocolate companies, there's like gift sets or like redesigning, labeling information, stuff that you're seeing on shelf.
Have you ever done coffee chocolate?
I've not. Coffee cheese? No.
Coffee cheese, yes.
Ooh, coffee chocolate cheese.
Yeah. But that's it. Like where it's not like actual food contact, like the wrap, but it's like the box and then how it opens. If it opens, like you get like drawers that lift or drawers that pull, and like different layers to, like a $300-$400 box of chocolate that somebody's going to put on a table at an event or at a party or at something like that, where it's all about the presentation, like that type of stuff. But I don't really call that food packaging because it's not what you're seeing at the grocery store. A good specialty.
Yeah, I've probably the primary industry that WS Packaging, where I used to work, and even Fortis, that their primary industry is food and beverage. For labels, there's a lot of labels in food and beverage, and there's a lot of labels in the food service side of the business that people don't see. I mean, tens of millions of dollars are spent on just
back of house
one color, black on white labels that say ranch dressing or breakfast ketchup.
Right. On those reusable bins, a lot of those Smart Solve labels make sense for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can just wash it and move on.
Was that a transition?
What? All right. So what are we doing? We're doing Can We Solve It? Where you guys ask us questions. And if we don't answer, you get a shirt. We got some new people joining. We got Tom. Tori's not new, but love to hear from you. So let us know.
Tom's
ask us a question.
What the FFS means.
The what means?
Tom said on his thing, almost everything we do is frozen fruits, vegetables, and high-end meals in VFFS pillow or gusseted bags. Or
vacuum, fresh,
I know.
Frozen sacks.
Wrong. Sweaty.
VFFS pillow.
Corey, do you know what it means?
I can't tell you.
I believe, Tom, correct me if I'm wrong, it's vacuum, form, fill, and seal pillow.
Which is really cool. The form, fill, and seal stuff is really fascinating. It's fun to watch. You don't have to store formed packaging in your facility, so it saves a lot of space. Yeah, because you're just using rolls of film.
And it just fills it up and
vertical form, fill, and seal, not vacuum.
So wrong. So Tom, you get a shirt.
Tom,
is what you're saying.
Tom, direct message me your address.
Yeah. All right. So,
but actually, Tom was wrong because he typed in feel and seal.
Oh, see, boom. Maybe it is.
Well, maybe it's sensitive. Maybe
that's right. It's all about the feels.
Yeah.
All right. So can we solve it? You ask us a question. If we can't solve it, you get a shirt. It's brought to you by the team at Smart Solve, where these guys make some pretty cool soluble packaging. So labels, papers, things that you can.
Flexible packaging now is a big area. And the reason why they're a cool sponsor for this segment is because they have solved a pretty big problem, which is what to do with waste and how to avoid microplastics in the water. And so the fact that they can do both is pretty amazing. So check them out.
Yeah, definitely. I know I always try. I'm like, where can I put this that would be cool, right? And I think just talking to them, like you can have stuff dissolve at different rates.
Oh wow.
So you could potentially, I don't know, from a creative side, I'm like, that's like where my head goes. Like, well, all right, what does that mean? Like, could I print on one layer, make it, have some kind of artwork, print a faster dissolving sheet on top of that with different artwork, and then maybe another one to like as it, if it gets wet, if it's something that's gonna be in the rain or it's something that it's going to go in the water for whatever reason, like reveals different layers of artwork and create something new. Like, I don't know, that's like where my head goes. Like, what cool, innovative way to create packaging. Yeah.
Could you imagine a label that's on, now it's not ideal for like a water bottle, but if they could do it to where when it gets wet, it, like you're saying, it does reveal, maybe you have like a 2-ply label and the outside of the ply is Smart Solve. And so when you put it in the cooler and then you take it out, the label has dissolved and it shows something else. That could be kind of fun.
So it'd be like those pens, like when you were a kid, if you flip upside down.
Oh yeah.
Like
very popular.
Yeah. I don't remember the 80s like you do, Evelio.
Popular in my house for sure. Whatever happened to those?
Is that also in Mad Max? Because I don't
Like we got Stock Meat.
What's up, Stock Meat?
Stock Meat says hi. They need a VFFS.
Hey, Stock Meat.
Which is a very fine feel and seal.
Their feel and seals are the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. We need some questions. Tom already kind of got a shirt, but I asked the question for him. So I'm going to send him a cutoff shirt. I'm just going to.
A pre-worn shirt.
Pre-worn shirt for Tom. So the point of this is ask us any packaging question. You'll probably win a shirt. Unless it's something that we already know. Like, what's Cory Connors' last name?
Right.
What movie what's a famous movie that Cory starred in? Which, by the way, Cory,
let's ask the audience. Like we're this is kind of a goofy show. Can you name, audience? Can you name what big blockbuster movie did Cory star in?
Yeah, I'll give you a hint. Can I give a hint?
Yeah.
It is
It's not a Tuma.
It is the most watched movie by the actor who used to be the governor of California. It's the most watched movie.
Which is an amazing thing to think about.
Dude, we watched it on Saturday. It was on TV. My wife and I.
Oh, good.
And we were trying to find where you were.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, it's at this scene, and then we couldn't find you. Yeah. Probably because we didn't know 13-year-old Cory.
Yeah.
So you'll have to tell us, and then we'll have everyone homework and then screenshot it, watch the movie, and then tag you on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I watched it and we paused it. I took a picture and I said, I'm like, is that you? I'm like, it's super, super clear.
Yeah.
All right. So we got 2 questions. We got one from Stock Meat. That is, my question is, how do you balance between data and creative intuition for packaging, for the graphic design project? All right. So data on packaging would be, for example, if we're talking about the design side, is it like net weight? Is it regulatory information that needs to go on there and creative? Or is it more, maybe this is more along the lines of
creative.
We know, we've done focus groups and we know that consumers are going to react to the chicken nugget on the frozen pack being larger with like a bolder logo. But creatively, you're like, yeah, I think this will stand out better, and you feel like you have a better solution. Like, kind of where do you balance those two? Like, I would say I would design both, not avoid designing the one based on data, because you have like your own intuition. Like, design that, but then also create the other option.
Mm-hmm.
And I would share that with a few different people and get like reaction. Like, you can even print out, like I've printed out stuff, I've put it on shelf, I've just kind of stood back and watched other people where I'd be like, hey, if you're looking for a product, let me know what you think of this. And like actually stop them in the store and get
That's a great idea.
like a super quick 1 to 2 person focus group, right? Like you just stand in the aisle and kind of ask questions. And sometimes your intuition's wrong, sometimes you're right, but it's hard as a designer to be like, this is how I feel versus this is what the numbers say, right? Because as a customer, you're like, well, I prefer to go by what the numbers say because that's actual information that I can count on. Like I'm spending money. I don't know you as a designer. I don't know what you've been able to do, but I know that the numbers are right.
Yeah.
So that's a challenge for sure.
Sometimes you'll get the market research and customer research is going to say one thing. Like I'm sure that, I know we're probably sick of the Cracker Barrel redesign and then going back, but I'm sure they had market research saying that that's what people wanted. I'm sure they had consumer data and all that, but when they actually rolled it out, it was like, wah, wah. And Tropicana is another famous one. So, it's like, there's like a Henry Ford quote where he says, if I listened to what people wanted, I would have made more horses. And they didn't want a car, right? So there is a delicate balance between, hey, do people want, heavy metal branded water? No, but Liquid Death crushed it. So it's hey, we got.
You never know how the market will really react, right?
Until you do, yeah.
So we got a question from Tori coming in at.
I like this question.
Where and what year was the first school of packaging established?
If we're going in the US, because I don't know that we can be held responsible for like the first school of packaging that was in the Ottoman Empire. I did learn that Michigan State's packaging school was founded in 1952.
Nailed it.
Boom.
And so I feel like it's a trick question because that's the obvious answer, and it's going to be like, psych.
They're the biggest, right?
It's Rutgers or something like that.
Yeah.
It's probably wherever Tori went to college.
But I think you're right, Tori. We right on that?
1952. Final answer.
Boom. Check it in.
We had another question. I think Clayton asked us one, but Clayton is ineligible for winning anything ever.
Sorry,
Clayton. He won everything. He won the actual game show that I hosted.
I know.
All right. So Clayton says, what is the official technical name for the locks used on a roll end trays that allow the sidewalls to lock into the bottom? Like on a,
these called so many things,
right? Because you assemble and then you take those and you slap those in. What are those flaps called?
The little tabs, yeah.
No, the flap the tab is on, right?
It's it's the little cutout.
Yeah, you're right. It's the little.
I just heard it called a locking tab. That's every.
It's not the cherry locks that go in.
I was going to say every packaging person calls everything that locks a cherry lock, so we'll go with cherry locks.
But the cherry locks are the things that slide in, right? This is the sidewalls on a rolled-in tray, so that it's not a cherry lock. I feel like it's
a tuck tab or something.
Yeah, tuck tab or a lock tab. I've heard like
name.
Yeah, I don't know.
It wasn't the Terminator, Michelle. Good guess, though.
Good guess. You're on the right. You're on the right path.
Oh, and Tori, I got the answer right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, were you a Naked Gun?
Yes.
The newest Naked Gun is so funny, guys.
Oh, I need to see that.
It's so funny. My 18-year-old has seen it like 3 times already. He just thinks it's the funniest movie of all time. All right, so Rutgers was 19.
Oh, no shirt for you, Tori. Next week.
Oh, sorry.
Next week. See you next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Rutgers was 65. RIT was in 77. So you probably it. Yeah, for sure.
What about Colorado's
one of the
packaging
Ottoman
school?
Empire, that is.
Yeah. CSU's packaging school was founded at the beginning of time.
Oh, so
yeah, just so you know, it's been around forever, but that didn't. It's been around for infinity, so it didn't seem like
It's still going. Yeah.
It's like the Big Bang happened and Colorado State had a packaging school, and that's just common knowledge. So go Rams.
Oh,
A
we got-
Walker lock.
Speaking of knowledge,
Right, they are
Walker
lock
lock.
trays.
we need to have Clayton on the show here one of these days.
Walker lock trays. I've never heard that term.
I don't know if that's the official technical term, but
It could be the technical term, but not the official.
it can be a
Unofficial
technical term. But it seems like some of these things, this is actually a whole problem in packaging, right? It's just like definitions.
Mhm.
Somebody says, I want this. It's like
I want RELF. And there's
Yeah.
like 50 different versions of that.
and I'm gonna ROTFLMAO.
All right, that's it, guys. So thanks for playing. Do we give a? We didn't know shirts today. Oh yeah, we gave a shirt, didn't we? You're gonna cut a shirt and give it to.
I'm gonna send Tom. I'll send you the shirt.
Tom.
It's a little used.
We should send one to Tori.
Yeah,
he earned
absolutely.
it.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
No. This is not everybody gets a trophy time. Okay. This is can we solve it? And we solved it. I only know that because I went to MSU a couple weeks ago, and Aaron
stopped it there.
and told me this school was founded in 1952, and that was pretty amazing. So I possess that knowledge. And
there's no Cory in IMDb.
Everybody go watch. What's the movie, Cory?
Kindergarten Cop.
Everyone go watch Kindergarten Cop. Screenshot, find Cory, tag him on LinkedIn. That's what you should.
Yeah. I'll give you a hint. He's towards the end. I think you're in flip flops, aren't you?
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I gotta call. I need
Oh
to
my gosh.
All right. It's not a
Actual
tumor.
work. It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. Bye. Bye.